I'm really glad that cooler heads prevailed, and I hope the speed with which that happened is enough to mitigate the damage to our reputation as a safe place to send your kids to go to school.
The Trump administration is reversing course on terminating student visa registrations of thousands of students. A Justice Department lawyer announced today more than 4,700 students would be getting their records reinstated. Now, this affects several students in this region. Ricky Sayre spoke to an immigration lawyer and explains what it means for one senior at Carnegie Mellon.
Jason Ma moved here from China when he was in high school. He was just a semester away from completing his degree at CMU when his legal status was revoked. He told us he's been unable to visit his mother in China. She's dying of cancer. CMU international students are breathing a sigh of relief.
I'm glad that they got reinstated.
The Trump administration had weeks ago revoked the legal status of 2 CMU students and 5 recent graduates. It means they were suddenly in the country unlawfully.
It's really terrifying. I mean, it's the pressure that's on them right now has been like, do I go home?
Trying to decide if they can risk leaving the country, unsure if they could return for classes. Heidi Johnson shares classes with one of the students.
The rug's pulled out from underneath you for no actual reason.
CMU engineering student Jason Ma spoke to us earlier this month after his legal status was revoked.
I want to finish my degree, I want to finish my school, and I want to do what's right.
According to court documents, the effort appeared to target foreign students with minor legal infractions, some of which had been dismissed. Attorney Joseph Patrick Murphy says his client Jason Ma never was convicted of a crime.
And even if they'd been convicted, it wouldn't have justified doing what the government did. This is a terrifying thing because he never had any notice, any chance to say his part in the case.
And now, with his client's legal status reinstated,
I'm thinking he's probably 85% exuberant. He's very happy. We all are happy that cooler heads prevailed in the end. But there's also that lingering fear because the notice from the school that the record had been reinstated came with the maybe not so reassuring notice that we'll be monitoring this every day to make sure it doesn't happen again, so that even the institution retains the fear that this could go back into that status again.
Dozens of students had sued the Trump administration over the visa cancellations. Almost all judges sided with students. The administration says they are reactivating the students' legal status as ICE finalizes a policy that will govern future cancellations.
The continuing concern is they did something that they couldn't do, something that if you asked me about 2 months ago, I would have told you that's impossible. So how can I tell people it remains to be impossible when I now know that it is?
I think this is like a bandage over a gaping wound. I think that we are quickly devolving into a fascist state, and this is just like trying to remedy a situation until I feel like they can have a permanent outcome.
Now, as for Ma's ability to visit his dying mother, Murphy told us it's a difficult situation, saying that his client should be able to go home to China, but that it's still possible that once he gets there, that he won't be able to return here to the U.S. because his legal status could be revoked while he's in China. Now, Ma told us previously that his mother told him to not come back, just to finish his degree. Reporting on the North Shore, Ricky Sayre, KDKA-TV News.